Hi guys, Tony here. Hope you're all well today. Okay, I've got another review for you. I've actually got another two, but I'll do this one first. Only because I've been asked to be fair. That's it, right. This one is a tyre inflator that I've been sent. It's 120 watt. The maximum pressure is 90 psi. The hose length is 500 by 20 millimeters. Is that? Yeah. It's got a temperature from 20 degrees to 60 degrees. You know how big it is and stuff like that. It's 12 volt. The maximum current is 10 amp. You know, I was unsure about this, but I actually got my son to use it because he's the one with the car. We do have bikes, motorbikes, which you can also do with this. The only problem I've found with it is it comes with a sig lighter, not a mains lead. So, you know, if we was to do our tyres on our bikes, we'd have to mess about putting it into my son's car and then doing it. But there is some other good features. It comes in this little nifty velvet bag, so it's small enough, you know, to carry. It comes with some instructions there. Let's get it out of here. Okay, so when you first open it, this is what you get. Right, and it's a nifty little thing, you know. I couldn't believe how small it was, to be fair, but the nifty little thing. Okay, so if you look under here, there's your, that comes out like so, goes on your tyre obviously, and then it all fits in underneath as well, so that was quite, it was quite compact as well. Let's take that out. So, like I said, the only thing I found with it is it's a sig lighter. That's the only downfall I found with it. But my son plugged it in, he put it in his car, and he did his tyres with it. Brilliant. For such a little thing, I was quite surprised. Also, it's got two lights here, they're also quite bright. You know, to keep your finger on them, I think, to thingy it. My son sorted it out, I don't know. And I can't actually show you it working because, like I say, it plugs into a sig lighter. But take it from me, the power in it is great, you know. It's also got this little thing at the back. I'm not sure if that's for pumping up footballs. I'm sure my lad said it's for pumping up footballs as well. So you can actually pump anything with it. Car tyres, bike tyres, push bike tyres, footballs obviously. I mean, you will have to be careful because sometimes these things, they say that they can do this and they can do that. This does, because I've tried it, but you still have to be careful because sometimes, even though they say you can blow footballs up with it, you know, you'll always get one madhead that'll do it and it'll pop, you know. So always read the instructions, obviously. But it is a powerful little thing. You know, like I say, it's a shame because the only downfall I found was it's a sig lighter. And obviously you don't have sig lighters on motorbikes, do you, and scooters. But saying that, my old man said you could probably cut that and put it to a plug, you know, or plug it so I put a couple of crocodile clips on the end so it can clip to your battery if you're on a motorbike or a moped, you know. But for cars, and you know, I mean, we tried it yesterday. My son pumped his tyres up with it on his car. Great. My tyres needed pumping on my moped. I have a Vespa 125. Brilliant. And he also pumped a football as well. So, you know, it does do what it says on the tin. And it's so nifty. You know, it's just really small. It's light. And it's got lights on. And there's an LED. I don't know if it's LED or digital. I think it's digital. Yeah, digital. You know, and like I say, my son tried it yesterday and it pumped up everything. And all your little bits just go back. I mean, the wire's quite long as well for the SIG lead, I thought. And they all just fit back in the bottom. And I thought that was just great in itself, that they all just fit in the bottom. So, and then obviously your pump for your tyres also fits in there. I got it in properly somewhere, so let's have a look. But like I say, it's a nifty little thing. It's good to have in your car, you know, because it just fits in your SIG lighter and away you go. If you ever get flat and you come to, say, change your tyre, if you're on the motorway and you get a flat, but your spare's flat, you know, it's great. It's just you know, it's great for out like that. And like I say, it's little, it's handy, it's in a little case, so you can just chuck it in your boat. You know what I mean? So, and the wire is big enough as well. So, you know, it's all good, and it all fits in the bottom like so. You know, so I'll leave a link in the description below if anybody wants to get one of these. Excuse me. I think the $25.99, I think they are, and to me, well worth the money. Like I say, the only downfall I have is it's a cigarette lighter, but that's no biggie. You know, like you can take the cigarette lighter off, put a couple of crocodile clips on, or you can put it to a plug. You know, it's no biggie. It lays flat, obviously, because it's got some feet on the bottom there. But like I say, we tested it out yesterday. My son plugged it into his car. Brilliant. It does. It pumps up everything. It does what it says on the tin. And a little bit more. So if you want one of these, like I say, I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get one of these. I've actually spoke to the seller. They're quite, they're very good sellers. So I know, and the little manual tells you it's in English, French, the usual, German and things. Tells you what to do. So I'll put that back in there. So there you go. It's a tyre inflator, etc. Then it goes back in its little bag. I mean, you just put that in the boot of your car, or if you want to keep the box, then just put it back in the box. I think my lad's gonna give it a word of mouth as well, because he, like I say, we tested it on his car, and he's going to tell all his friends about them as well, because they are good. It does what it says it's going to do. If you got like my son, he has a Ford Fiesta. I just got to point this out before. It might take a little, like when you go to petrol station and you use their tyre pressures, it's done within seconds, isn't it? This will take a little bit longer, obviously, because it's it's going through your car, and it's not as powerful as the ones at the petrol stations, but it's brilliant. It says here it can take to 4.8 minutes for a standard car, Actually, like I say, my son's got a Ford Fiesta and it was done less than that. So, you know, they are a good buy. You just chuck it in your car, because it's small, you know, just chuck it in your car. Any problems, you know, you've always got one in your car. So, it actually says on the side that it does cars, push bikes and motorcycles, inflatable boats, balls. So I would have thought anything that's inflatable, airbeds, anything like that, this would be a job. In fact, camping as well. You know, if you went camping, it's small enough to take with you. You know, pump your airbags up. If there's anything else that you know, kids, rubber rings, you know, like you can get these, I say rubber rings, not really big, unless you get the real big massive ones, then you could use this. But I noticed they've brought out some inflatable unicorns now. Great for pumping them up. So, good for everything really. Camping, like I say, in your car, your motorbike, your push bike, balls, inflatables, anything like that. So, and it's, the price is, you know, you can't go wrong with the price. It's just, you know, so there you go. Okay, I'll leave a link in the description below, and do all the other usual, put it on social media, etc. And I will see you for the next review very shortly. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of the day.